Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung has called for bipartisan support so that the spirit of the May 18 pro-democracy movement is reflected in the preamble of the nation's constitution. Speaking on Monday at the 46th commemoration of the May 18 movement in Gwangju, the president vowed to do his utmost to support the constitutional amendment, adding that the government will never forget the spirit of the movement. Recent parliamentary voting on the constitutional revision led by the ruling Democratic Party has been scuttled following a boycott by the main opposition People Power Party. On May 18 to 1980, demonstrations broke out in the southwestern city of Gwangju against then military junta leader Chun Do-hwan, which resulted in a brutal government crackdown on civilians. South Korea has released its annual document setting out its policy toward North Korea, highlighting the Lee Jae-myung administration's efforts to seek peaceful relations with North Korea. The first under the Lee Jae-myung administration, the annual document was released Monday by the Unification Ministry. It appears to respond to the Pyongyang's hostile two-states policy, stressing the need to move toward a, quote, peaceful two-state relations geared toward unification. The white paper sets out ways to institutionalize peaceful ties, calling to restore inter-Korean contact channels, resume dialogue, and reduce military tensions, as well as proposing a new inter-Korean basic agreement. Samsung Electronics and its labor union on Monday entered last-minute negotiations over performance bonuses, just days before a planned strike. Led by the National Labor Relations Commission, the talks are expected to continue through Tuesday. The union plans to launch the strike on Thursday, warning the walkout could last for up to 18 days. However, the planned full-scale strike has effectively faced a setback after a court largely accepted Samsung Electronics' request for an injunction requiring normal staffing levels at key facilities during any industrial action. The government has also hinted at possible emergency mediation, with Prime Minister Kim Min-suk saying Sunday that all available measures would be considered to protect the country's economy. The government will begin accepting the second round of applications for its fuel price relief funds starting Monday. According to the Ministry of Interior and Safety, applications open at 9 a.m. and will continue through July 3rd. During the first week, a rotation system will be applied based on the last digit of the applicant's birth year. Those who didn't apply during the first round will also be able to submit applications during this period. The support program targets around 36 million people in the bottom 70% income bracket. Eligibility is based on household health insurance premium payments assessed in March of this year. Residents in the Seoul metropolitan area will receive 100,000 won, or about $73, while people who live outside the capital region will receive 150,000 won, or around $109. Film director Chan-wook has been awarded the top rank of Commander of France's Three-Tier Order of Arts and Letters, the country's highest cultural honor. The award was announced by the French Culture Ministry during this year's Cannes Film Festival, where Bak is serving as jury president. He becomes the fourth Korean recipient of the high honor, following the late stage director Kim Jong-wook in 2002, conductor Jung Myung-hoon in 2011, and soprano Cho Soo-mi in 2025. Meanwhile, here in South Korea, Culture Minister Cho Young was quick to share his words of congratulations to Park, calling the achievement a proud moment that demonstrates the global status of Korea's arts and culture. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.